Not too long ago, Google released the option to add audio to your slides and other docs on Google. And it is a little bit glitchy and a little bit strange. So I've been getting questions about how to do this thing. And I wanted to walk you through how that can be done. So I've opened up, first of all, onlinevoicerecorder.com. You can record these files anywhere, but I just wanted to make you aware of this particular website, which is completely free. And the added advantage that not only is it free, but you don't have to create any kind of account. You simply press the recording button, you allow it, and then it's going to start, as you can see, picking up your voice. You could sing a song for your students. You could give them some voice instructions here. So many options. When you're done, you click that done and it processes. And you have the option even to trim it a little bit if you had a little bit of noise at the beginning or the end. Any which way. Then you just save it. Now they're not going to hold on to that file for any reason. They're going to want to clean up their drivers and everything. So that's going to be gone. You just save it to your own computer wherever you are. I'll call it my sample and I'm putting it in the downloads. Saving that. That is an MP3 file type. I'm making note of that because I've heard of some other people trying different file types that didn't work. So make sure you want it to be an MP3 file type. Now, in order to use that file in your Google Slides, it has to be in your Google Drive. So the next step is to add it to your Google Drive. So it's going to be a file upload. There's lots of ways to do this. In fact, since it's right here, I could just click and drag it, but I'll do it this way. So now it's on my drive. It's called Sample MP3. These are all my MP3s. I already searched my audios. Now, whichever one I'm going to put in the slide deck, I have to be the owner and I have to change the share settings. So I'm actually going to filter this down to owned by me. Switch that. That's better. Now my sample is here. And right now, if I click on it, and then the share button up here, which is the one with the little person and the plus sign, it's going to be set to restricted. Only people added to the link. So only people who I name right here can use this audio file. That's not going to work. When I drop it into my Google Slides, my students won't have access to it. So we need to change that. I think for the most part, what you're going to want is Nashua School District. But if it's something that you're going to put on your site that your parents access without logging in, you actually want to make it anyone with the link. These two are both fairly safe. And as long as you're not sharing anything that is copywritten, doesn't belong to you, or otherwise couldn't be made public, you may as well just make it public right then and there. Okay? That is the step that we're missing most of the time, is actually sharing that audio file to nobody at all. Now, when I create a slideshow and I want to add the audio file, we'll call this one sample also. Things are slowing down for a second, but they'll pick up pace in a minute. Okay, I'll call that sample. Okay, so it is an insert feature and it is audio. And you'll notice right away when these load that they either have to be in my drive, in my shared drives, shared with me, or recently found on the drive. It really has to be coming from the drive. So here's my sample, and you might not be able to see it, but behind my picture here, I'll make myself smaller so this works, is the select option. So click on it first. I actually have to answer this question a lot, so don't be embarrassed if you got lost on that. You have to click on it and make sure it selects, and then the button will change colors. I said that in particular because if there was one item here instead of 4, you might think, oh, I don't have to. You do. Click on it, and then this brightens up, and you can select it. Now the audio file is right here in my Google Slide. This little format options opens up on the side, which is a lot like your formatting options for an image that was in here, but instead it has a couple of extras for audio. On click, automatically, volume options, looping, and stopping when the slide changes. So when we go to present, I shouldn't have put it in the corner. It's right here based on my settings. I have to click on it.
And then it's going to start, as you can see.
Yeah, too much noise. Okay, that is how you add a audio file to actually play in your Google Slides. Good luck. Let me know if I can help with that.